is our comfort. In the dark of night, the winds of change our night. Our freedom is a match, and just we fight for freedom and justice. Rise, Queendom of Nyx. We rise, we march, we fight, we live. Rise, Queendom of Nyx. United we stand, divided we fall. In the darkest of nights, in the coldest of days, it's our comfort. In the dark of night, the winds of change our night. Our freedom is a nation, just we fight for freedom and justice. Rise, Queendom of Nyx. We rise, we march, we fight, we live. In the dark of night, our freedom is a mission, just we fight for freedom and justice.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Prime Minister Austin Ulcer, the Prime Minister of the Queendom of Nyx. I am here to talk to you today about our flags. Plural, yes, flags. Also, you have multiple flags? No, we do not have multiple flags. We actually have two. One has not been printed out yet, but one has been digitally completed. So, the flag you see next to me is our current national flag, but it's also our state flag. What does that mean? State flag as in government flag. Therefore, whenever we have a government building or anything that resembles a public setting or a government institution, it will have this flag flying all over the place. And in the, so that's one of them. And I'm actually going to show you these flags, actually. So, assuming OBS will let me do what I think, will let me do, is I'm going to go to this part, and my mic might be turned off in this, and I'm going to turn it back on as soon as I realize if it is or not. So, hold on. Bear with me. I'm going to show you these flags. Alright, here we go. We're going to show the flags now. Okay, good. The mic is still on. Okay, I know you're seeing a black screen. Okay, so this is our, or was our, very first flag. So this is just the general same coat of arms with the green leaves, a golden crown with a bunch of random gems, and same color sword, same color axes. And you might wonder what the bird is. The bird is obviously a cardinal, because you know we're based in Kentucky, so cardinal is the common bird. So it's like, why not? We copied the cardinal and whatnot, right? I don't think we really had a meaning for the three colors that we chosen the first time we made this flag. So I think we just, picked the color, and we thought of tricolors, so I chose orange, red, and green. If there was a reason for it, I've already forgotten, but, I mean, just by looking at it now, my assumption is a field, and the sun is setting over that field. So that's my assumption of what I would think. That's what I made this flag for. So, so basically, the coat of arms is of this flag is the inspiration for the current coat of arms of our current flag. The only thing I did was add the roses, change the crown into a silver crown, and the cardinal became a Caucasian eagle instead. So, and let's get to that. And this flag only lasted for 1 year. Lasted from 2017 when we first started, and then in 2018 is when we went for the darker colors. So that is it for that flag. So now, here is our current flag. That is our current national flag of the Queendom of Nyx. And you're seeing the big differences. You got the royal blue background, representing the monarchy, because the color is royal, right? So royal is a monarchical word. So that's the reason. And it's a darker color, so, represents the Greek goddess of the night being dark and whatnot. If not Nyx, then it would represent Erebus, which is her husband, in our own mythological theme. So, the silver is also Nyx color. Silver stripe it actually does represent the Greek goddess Nyx. So that's her color to represent that. And then we got the silver crown to represent the authority of the monarch. And, let's see. And, yeah, like I said, everything's basically essentially the same. I don't know if y'all can see my arrow or not. If you can't, it's okay. I'm still gonna explain it. So, you'll see this, you're seeing the sword, seeing the axe. Now, I'm gonna tell you what these mean. So, the, the symbol you see is the royal family coat of arms. And what it is that the Queendom of Nyx coat of arms features symbols of revolution, royalty, creation, freedom, spirituality, and intellect alongside the national motto Ave Rex, Vivat Regum, Latin for Hail the Monarch, Long Live the Queendom. Silver crown, what does it represent? As a silver crown as a symbol of royalty to show that the Queendom of Nyx has a monarchy that rules it. The silver color represents the Greek goddess Nyx, after whom the Queendom is named. So see, anything silver on here represents the Greek goddess Nyx. And reminder to anyone wondering, we do not worship the Greek goddess Nyx. She is a myth and a legend, but we do use her as a theme for our culture. Now the sword on the top left. What does that represent? The sword represents honor and intellect within the Queendom of Nyx, showing that everyone has a unique skill that will benefit the Queendom. Now, what is the axe on the top right? The axe represents creation. The Queendom of Nyx was a creative project that grew into a community. And as it grows, more creativity is added to the community, making the Queendom of Nyx the way it is today. The Caucasian eagle. Now, if any of you will look this up, this is a mythological eagle from Greek mythology, of course. Caucasian eagle of Greek mythology, decreed by Queen Breckenridge I as Nyx's national animal and bird, symbolizes strength, vigilance, and resilience. Sorry, I can't pronounce that word right. And resilience. Rooted in the ancient myths that inspire the Queendom, the eagle represents the enduring sovereignty of the crown and the unyielding spirit of the Nyxian people. Alright, now finally, the final symbol, the black roses that you see on both sides of the crest. In the Middle Ages, black roses were a sign of unrest or revolt during hard times, which perfectly fits that the country we are detaching from is putting us through hard times, so we are peacefully revolting by starting the Queendom of Nyx. So there you have it on our national flag and state flag. So that's it on that flag. So Austin, wait, you're saying you have two different flags, so what's the other flag? I'm glad you asked. The other flag is simply the citizenry flag. So we looked up if there was even that thing that I was told about before, where there is a state flag and then there's a citizen flag, to where, for example, one flag will have a symbol on it, the other one will just have the colors. And the one with just the colors is what everybody can fly anytime they want. And then the one with the symbol is the one that government buildings and such use for their purposes. So this is the citizenry flag. The same exact flag, no difference at all whatsoever. The only difference is that the symbol of the Greek goddess Nyx is on the top left corner. That's it. Is the most simplistic version of the flag. It's just a symbol. Citizens can fly it anywhere. All that good stuff. It's really all it is, really. That is the symbol of the Greek goddess Nyx. Because that's what our nation is named after. So that's what we thought. You know what? That is the most simplistic way to do it. So why not? You got the silver stripe representing Nyx, and you got the royal blue representing the monarchy. So that is the simple citizenry flag. So, yep, that's basically it on our flags. Nothing more is said. And, yep, that is it on our flags. Nothing new. Well, this is new, actually. The citizenry flag is new. It hasn't been printed out yet. But, nothing new on the flags. That's really it. You just got the state flag for government institutions. And then you got the citizenry flag that anybody can fly. Now, can people still fly this flag? Absolutely. We're not gonna force people to only fly this flag. People can fly this flag too. It's just people got to understand the difference behind it, right? So, like, for example, you can fly this flag. Say you flying this flag and you're looking at somebody's house. Okay, well, obviously, if it's someone's house, then it's obviously not a government building, right? So you can obviously tell the difference, okay? You know, if it's a normal house, then, you know, it's just a normal house flying the original Queendom of Nyx flag. And of course, you might see this flag more often, or you might see this flag more often flying around. So it's going to be one or the other. So that is it on flags. So I hope you liked the videos about our national flag. I only got one flag out of those 3 printed out. I never printed out the old one because it didn't really last that long. I could do it for historical purposes, but I haven't decided that yet. But, you know, one of our citizens actually, one of our citizens on either my birthday or Christmas, I'm trying to remember. One of our citizens actually was kind enough, it was actually my sister and brother-in-law actually, who are citizens. And she got me a floor mat. And it has the old flag on it. Yeah, it's got the old flag. And it is actually cool. So this is the only physical material of the old flag I ever owned. So this is amazing. So, like, it makes me wonder if I should even, you're dusty. I think it might actually have to be washed. Yeah, this is the only copy of the old flag at all in the physical world. So, makes me wonder if I should make one or not. And why not? If you think I should, comment on the video. I don't care. You could be a citizen. You don't have to be a citizen. If you think I should get a flag of the physical copy of the old flag just for historical purposes, just to have around, I'm glad to do so. I may not print many copies because it's an older flag and we're not using it for anything, but I'd be happy to print it out. I don't mind. I got this one printed out. I plan on printing those more, and I plan on printing the citizenry flag more too. So yeah, so that's it on our flags and our coat of arms. Hopefully it was informative. And, I don't know if you noticed, but I got myself a new tailcoat. I got myself 2 new tailcoats. So you'll be seeing me wearing these kinds of outfits a lot. It goes with our culture. Now, this doesn't mean everybody's gonna wear it? No. Okay? But if I'm going to set the example, I'm going to set the example. But other than that, this video is about flags, and the flag topic is done. So I hope you find the video informative. If you want more information, check out our website at www.queendomofnyx.com. And then, other than that, I hope you liked the video, and I hope to see you soon. Have a good night.
In the darkest of nights, in the coldest of days, is our comfort. In the dark of night, the winds of change our night. Our freedom is a lesson, just we fight for freedom and justice.
Rise, Queendom of Nyx. We rise, we march, we fight, we live. Rise, Queendom of Nyx. United we stand, divided we fall.
In the darkest of nights, in the coldest of days, is our comfort. In the dark of night, the winds of change our night. Our freedom is unmatched, and just we fight for freedom and justice.
Rise, Queendom of Nyx.
We rise, we march, we fight, we live.
Rise, Queendom of Nyx.
United we stand, divided we fall. In the darkest of night.